Welcome back, everybody. Episode 8, dab on that, Ocho. Bear with us. I know, we haven't shot in it's been over a month. We're shooting a few episodes this weekend, so we got some great content coming out. Everybody, we appreciate y'all staying in. Today's guest, our boy Alican, back-to-back department homies. He's one of my first, literally my first friend in ODTÜ, in METÜ, which we'll get into later. Alican, welcome to the show, bro. How you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi Alper, hi Leon, hi Muaz, how you guys doing? I'm fine, I'm doing fine. Kind of excited. Thank you for inviting me, first of all. The semester is starting next week and I'm waiting. That's pretty much it.
We are all waiting, yeah?
Oh, Leon, we forgot, bro, the handshake, of course. How can I forget? How can I forget? We just talked last night, brother, so it's all good. But y'all looking forward to the new semester? Like he said.
Yeah, obviously, bro. We took our classes and stuff, so we gotta focus,
That's right. For those of y'all watching that.
It's that
yes, sir.
time. It was the same thing. It's about that time, like all fasten our boots and we do something. This time I'm with you guys. That's the thing. So I feel like we're all in this together.
I got bad. Leon Baba, but you always with us, bro. You always with us.
Yeah.
Like you said, we just had this conversation last night. Me and Leon, we were texting.
We miss Leon Baba, yeah. We miss Leon Baba. Bro, you gotta come to Turkey, bro.
Inshallah, I come one day. It's not the same
Allah,
when
inshallah.
Over the internet, huh? But anyway, you guys are together, all of you guys in the same department, right?
That's right.
Is true.
Yeah.
That's right.
This.
Like it's like I always say. No, Leon, you go.
Yeah, actually, I'm very curious because you guys always tell me about this. I'd like to hear Alican's view on like what statistics is, like what is it, what does it mean to you? Why do you do it?
You asked the great person, bro. You asked the best person. Completely sarcastic, by the way.
Well, what do you mean, bro?
Oh, really?
What do you mean sarcastic? Statistics, how did I choose statistics? Let me talk about that. Actually, that wasn't my first on my selection list.
We all know that, Zatan.
Yeah. It was I came here with that will make an introduction on that. Muaz is my first friend. I'm also an international friend. I came with the SAT exam and I could do 3 selections in ODTÜ. My first was mathematics, then statistics, and finally physics. I wrote there physics because it was like guaranteed, and statistics was after mathematics. But fortunately, I'm gonna say fortunately, it didn't be my department. Statistics became it. I don't regret anything, but sometimes it could the department can make you kind of angry. Why did I choose it? Because
sometimes Makanka, understatement.
I think you're really good in math. All those things that you were trying to select from all are heavy in mathematics.
Well, in the math department, they do a lot of.
I think this is.
I can say, yeah, I agree with Alican, by the way. My department is really good. Okay, statistics is really good. If I go to physics or mathematics or something like that, bro, probably I wouldn't like that. I love statistics, but obviously sometimes because of university, because of department, we had some rough times, obviously. But that can be happen in any department, yeah. So I love Baba.
It's very true. It's very true. I just want to add on and say, I actually love the Department of Statistics. For those that don't know, when I first applied to METÜ, I applied for statistics and econ. I actually wanted econ more at the time, but everything happens for a reason, of course. The thing is, like the guys mentioned, I really love statistics, but I really like the content of our department. Body John said, unfortunately, it's just the bullshit that we deal with in the department. But with that being said, before we even get into the whole whereabouts of, how we met and everything, I wanted to add on to Leon's point before. I said this before previously on the show. I just think it's really, really important to find, your department homies, your day ones, because those are the people that you're going to be going to battle with all the time, frequently. As I mentioned this to Leon, on a previous episode, I say this all the time. This is my advice to people that, especially when they start college, but especially at school like METÜ. So, I think it's very important. And for those of you that do know me well, obviously, y'all know I'm a pretty laid back guy. I got a small circle. So for us to have Ahmad last episode, and then Alican, and then iPad, I'm already doing the show with, like Leon knows. I mean, y'all three are, my closest friends, I can say, in my department, and we go back all the way to freshman year.
Yeah.
So just to come this far, man,
Yeah,
it's dope. Way back, man, way back.
Hopefully,
Definitely.
we're graduating this year. Muaz, I think you have one more, right?
I'm technically eligible to graduate this year, but I extended another semester, so 3 semesters, like you said. But inshallah, bro, I mean, if the school year goes the way I wanted to, then my last semester, it's nothing, like. So I kind of look at it as, this is my last year in campus and in dorm, living in campus. And I'm glad you brought that up, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Like we said, new semester starts Monday. I'm ready, bro. Moved in, cleaned out the whole room, cleaned out everything. I packed up everything. I wanted that fresh feeling of moving back in. Brand new diet, as we mentioned before on the camera. Resuming gym, mental health, physical health. I'm in good shape, bro. Alhamdulillah. I'm mentally ready, physically ready. Let's get it. Let's run it back. Looking forward to the challenge. So I'm in a great space mentally, as I told Leon last night. So I'm just ready to get to work, man.
By the way, we're all gonna start gym at Monday, right?
Yes, sir. Resume, not start. Resume. But
resume.
Definitely.
Resume for us, but starting. Yeah,
just for
starting
the
for
record.
him.
I'm hoping it's gonna be like constant. We don't give
Bro,
up.
It is constant. I mean, me and Alper, we used to put in work months before. I got his ass to go with me, and I bench press more than him. But we don't have to talk about that right now. I'm gonna not get
Moz,
into
did you
Oh
go
my
to the?
god!
Did you go swimming with Alper or only the gym?
No, I never went swimming. We just started lifting together. I told him come to the gym with me. So
You
then
bench
we
press
started
more
being
than
gym
who?
buddies.
You bench press more than Alper?
It doesn't matter, bro. No.
Alright.
No.
Let me talk. Let me tell the story. Of course, bro, iPad at his prime, of course he'll bench press more than me. But the first couple times I brought iPad to the gym with me, I showed him like I do a full mini body workout. And I bench pressed him. I bench pressed more than him the first 2 times. But to be fair, bro, of course, I'm not a fool. I said, bro, let me have this moment. Let me just say I bench press more than you, because I will probably never be able to say this ever again, bro. So big fella, let me get my moment in while I can, bro. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
I mean, I can say
okay.
I block you in basketball often, but I can't say I bench press you. So
Often.
Anyways,
you said often.
Anyways, Kanka.
Okay.
Without further ado,
we had a good
right,
start then, huh?
all right. Let's listen to these topics. Let's jump into it. So the first topic, as Alican mentioned before previously, bro, I said we will get into how you were literally my first friend in Metu. Literally my first friend. So the backstory behind that is, I mean, let me tell my side of things, and I will hear your perspective. It's funny because it was International Student Orientation Week, and Leon is, for example, a real international student. I'm a real international student. So I see this guy, right, and I see that obviously you were born in America, but you said that you came to Turkey when you were 5. So and you had a Turkish citizen, or 6 years old. I'm sorry. So I saw at our booth that you were from Nebraska, and I thought Nebraska, that's mid South America. I said, okay, whatever. But I said it's from Nebraska, so I'm thinking it's another American. And as soon as I meet you, you're like, hey man, what's up? How you doing? I was like, who the fuck? And then you told me you're not actually from America. You just came here. I was like, this fucking guy. You let all my hopes down, bro.
I think I told you on WhatsApp, right? We had a mentor. His name was Farshad, I think. There was one more girl in statistics.
Yeah,
and it was Dayanch, but he wasn't in the WhatsApp group. Before school started, there was a group. You were right there. I think you texted me on private, or was it in group? Like which place of America I was from? I said Nebraska. Then then Farshad asked me, I think your Turkish is better than your English. And when I said yes, you were like, what the fuck? I think that was your moment when you understood I wasn't I am and I have a nationality, but when you look at the culture, I was born and raised. I was raised in Turkey, yeah.
That's true. But I mean, of course, we bonded right away like that. I remember we started talking about video games and everything. And then I say, this guy is not bad. And then obviously it was you and me. And then we met Ahmad and then iPad. We mentioned this on the first episode. And then how they met. Yep. How about y'all? How did you guys meet, Leon and iPad?
You're talking about me meeting them, or?
Yeah.
You go, Alican. Yeah, you go.
Okay, Alper, you can go first.
Bro, I really don't remember how did I meet you. I mean, do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember. It was the first semester of the first year. We were taking like that wasn't a meet, but I saw you. It was
2018.
Python
We
class.
started
Yeah,
October. We started
Python
October
class
1st,
or
2018.
yeah. At the
155?
I think I saw you on 155, but actually I think
Yeah, I
the
saw
first
you
time we
too.
got into a conversation was at Python class, right?
Oh shit, yeah,
That's
in
as
the
much as
lab,
I
I
remember.
guess.
Only
In the
Moaz
lab, Aktağ,
remembers
you,
these things.
I know,
It's
right?
such a
Muaz,
difficult question for every
yeah,
person we have. It's
I
a
kind of remember you got,
I don't know how he remembers, but yeah, because if
you
you put
guys,
me on the spot and ask me, to be honest, how you met this person, I wouldn't know.
Am I
I
the
know,
only
right?
one that
I mean,
remembers
I
everything
don't.
like this?
I think
So I
so.
But
was
I
saying
remember
like,
different things. I mean, obviously, I'm not daft. Just no one
Okay,
is.
y'all obviously met at some point in class. What I can tell you is Alican was my first friend, and to be honest, like our stats group is you, me, Alper, Ömer. It started with originally it was me and Alican, and then I saw Memdu by himself. So it started off with the three of us, and then I met Ömer in Python class, and then like Alper, you were started being friends with Anil. You know, you and I started getting close, obviously, the second semester, February. And then that's when we all started chilling
yep,
together. And then by the
yep.
end of freshman year, spring 2019, it was, you know, the three of us plus Ömer
I
most
mean,
of the time.
I saw Aljan at the Python lab, I guess. Like they were playing chess with Memdu and Dayanch, maybe. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Dayanch.
I kind of, yeah, we had a conversation here. Okay, so but I saw him in the 155, and he was tall. He has long arms. I said like, bro, this is a basketball player. I mean, we can
Which
play
is why, by the
basketball in the
way,
future.
which is why
Yeah,
I call him Slenderman. That's his nickname, by the way, because this fucking guy right
bro.
here. I mean, you know, we like
I mean,
I'm 6'2", but like y'all are 6'3", and like Alican looks even a little bit taller than 6'3" because
yeah,
he has
yeah.
long ass arms and legs, bro, and he's skinny. So
He's
he's
the
fucking
Slim
Slenderman.
Reaper, bro. He's the Slim
Slim
Reaper.
Reaper. Yes,
Huh?
sir.
Yes, bro. He has long
Exactly.
arms, he has long legs, and he can jump, bro. But did you see? I don't know about like he came once, I guess, in the gym, bro. He can jump, bro.
He can grab
Really.
rim. Leon, he can grab rim. Yeah.
Yes. With
But
easy, by
Alijan,
the
if
way,
you
with
ever meet me
easily.
on the court, you will never want to play basketball again.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
My
obviously.
defense, bro.
Oh, you say.
Yeah.
Guys,
But
I
when
wanted to
I
get
come,
into this.
maybe.
I wanted to get into this into the soccer section, which we'll get into later. But yeah, bro,
Yeah.
speaking about your freakish body, like, bro, my favorite thing about Alican is mashallah, bro. It's not even the height or the dunking. Remember that one time, bro? So Leon and Alper, right? Alper was there, but Leon, there was a story once where I think it was like it was February 2020, right? It was second year, and we were coming from class, like from Yüksel, and we were going down the stairs, and we got into this bet, and Alican was like, "Yo, I bet you guys I can take just one stride, like just one step from all the way to the top floor to the bottom floor, like
Oh no.
5 steps." And this fucking guy, he did it, bro. He was like, "Whoop!" I was like, bro.
You know I have long legs, right?
On top of this, I believe Alijan, you're a referee too. I think I may have seen this. I've seen a picture of you.
That was a section that we were gonna get into, bro. Everybody, we'll get into it. We'll get into. We didn't finish the story of how you two met. If Leon or Alican, if y'all one of y'all want to get into that.
The first time I remember I saw Liam was the 2019 Şenlik. There was
In April.
Muaz, it was you, Ömer, a few more people. I don't remember them
Bara
actually,
was
but
there, Fahim
yeah,
was
yeah.
there, Dayanch was there, right?
Yeah, I remember names, but I can't really remember them. But after then, you, Leon, got close with Muaz, so I kept seeing you more. That was, I think, the first time I saw you, like, and got into a conversation at Şenlik, dancing and stuff. Was it that?
Yeah. Leon, what do you have to say about all that?
Yeah, I remember it was a nice night. I remember meeting many of your friends. I think that's the first time I met Dayanch, Alijan. Was it also the first time? No. See, we met with Omer, he told us, but again.
You met iPad before. I think you met you definitely seen me with iPad before, but like it was your first time meeting Dayanch and Omer and Alijan, for sure.
I mean, Şenlik is always a nice time to meet people because I think people are more happy at that time, no? So
that was the only time I went to Şenlik. I ain't looked back since, bro. That's the only time I went to Şenlik, and that was
What about last year?
That's it. I didn't go last year, bro. Everybody wanted me to keep going. Like, bro, I kid you not, like at least 10 people asked me, and I said, nah, bro, you know, I don't like large places, whatever. It's not my thing. You know, bro, I never really went out like that until we hung out with the department crew this past summer. You know, I told you the story of me dancing with the guys, how I put on the show in the party, but that was it. Like, it's the only time I went out, bro. But yeah, so first impressions and everything. A big topic, bro, how I want to get into, obviously, we mentioned same department. During the pandemic period, I mean, I joked earlier in the show and I said, you're asking the right guy. Because this guy, Alican, we mentioned this before on the show, bro. We are fucking envious of how you fucking passed 2 years in the department because of the online period, because you took advantage of the pandemic.
Because of the hard working, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So dab on that a little bit if you don't mind. I mean, how was school during the pandemic period? Yeah.
For me, when I look at the past 4 years and the corona, my first year was like the freshman school also, and the second year I was closer with my friends like you, Alper. There was Anıl and Kubilay. In my first year, I wasn't really close with Kubilay. But
Leon,
then,
you know Kubi.
Yeah, totally.
But then again, too. Thanks to you, I got close with Kubilay too. We were hanging every day, and that was the time when I got my first car. So we had the car, like we could go everywhere we want. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Right
you
at
got a
that
car,
time.
Right?
Yeah, right after I got my car and I started getting close with these guys, Corona came up. At first time, I don't think anybody thought it was going to be a big deal, but then, you know, what happened?
Yep.
We were celebrating those first days, like yes, Corona.
Yeah, Leon, that was when you.
I had an exam
that was when you stayed in
Saturday, and it was it Thursday or Friday?
I think it was right before the midterm. So one of the midterms happened, but some of them
Thursday night
got postponed. They announced that the schools were closed for 3 weeks, but it was Thursday. Really? But the day after, we went to class. I know that. Like that was bullshit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It started Thursday night. I remember this vividly, and we talked about this when Saliojo was on the show. I mean, there was calculus midterms, so 119, 120 midterms the following week, and the first announcement of the whole 3 week was announced Thursday night, and the exams were like in 10 days. And I remember, like you said, we did go to class the next day because I had a computer lab in C the next day at Friday. So, and then that's when the announcement came. Leon, I remember that vividly, bro, because we initially all thought it was going to be 3 weeks at first. I mean, at least I did. So speaking on my behalf. And then I remember when Thursday night, when that whole announcement came, 3 weeks, school was out. Leon, that was when you was staying with MJ and using Jill. I mean, MJ texted me right away. He's like, bro, let's chill out. He was like, come through tonight, if you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, I remember that, bro. And then 3 weeks spread into 3 months, and then 3 months spread into, 1 full year. And here we are.
Yeah, I remember there was close to midterms, and I opened the list because I didn't study for any of the midterms, and I was like looking at which class should I withdraw because there were a lot of midterms next week, and I couldn't study on all of them. But then it's luck. In online, I studied hard and I passed all of them with high grades.
Oh yeah, totally. I bet.
Yeah. Bro, why would he lie?
Yeah, at least in front of the cameras, I have to say that.
All right, look, God is a witness, Allah is a witness, Alper, you're a witness, Leon's a witness, Alican, you're a witness. If there's anyone, and not to toot my own horn, but yeah, and if there's anyone that put in work during the COVID, it was me, because y'all know I was studying with Saliojo 4 hours a day. That spring semester, especially when Corona first came, we're studying calculus. So, Alican, I mean, I'm just envious of you, bro. I mean, the fact that this whole, like, if I don't really regret a lot of things in life because we are where we are for a reason, obviously. If I did this, I don't really play the what if game, like, or if I did this or if I did that, what if this happened? It's all hypothetical. Like you could put an if behind anything and believe anything. So I don't really play the what if game. But if I do have any regrets, bro, I wish I took more courses during the online semester like you, so I could fucking get over that shit instead of dealing with the shit now.
I think Alican just worked harder than everybody else.
Yes,
I
exactly.
bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
Actually, Alican was smarter and was lucky.
It's directly proportional, no? You guys are OT students, you should know. There's a formula, right? Work equals to results, something like this.
Alican was smart and lucky enough to get those classes, I can say that, bro.
And what about you, Alper? What did you do in the online period?
Yeah, bro. Bro, I took some of the classes, obviously, but probably one mistake I regret so much is I'm taking the classes again to increase my GPA. But I should.
This guy
I
does this
mean,
every semester, bro. Every semester.
I know,
tell
right?
iPad, every semester, guys. I tell iPad, he says, Kanka, I'm
But
gonna
I
retake another class
quit,
to
bro.
get a
I
higher
quit.
grade. So every
And the
semester
thing is,
he always
from my experience and the people around, it doesn't really work that much. It doesn't really
yeah,
change that much.
Leon, you told me Zaten, bro. You said, bro, Leon told me this one time we were walking. He said, bro, you know, they told me a rule in Ottu. He was like, in Metu, they said, if you get a CC in a class, at least a CC, he was like, don't retake that class, especially if it's math department.
Yeah,
obviously.
Exactly. If it's math
I
department, like,
passed
don't
for
touch
it,
it if you
yeah.
passed.
Or most
Yep.
stats classes, most classes in our department.
Bro,
So
they give FD for the curve. You guys know that, obviously. So if it is math department,
FD
then
is sorry.
bro, that's
it's bullshit.
yeah. It's stupid, bro. It's bullshit.
FD is the most stupid thing I've seen because you haven't passed it. It barely increases your GPA. So what is that? Did you just give a direct FF? What
Bro,
is this?
you
just nearly got it.
You cannot
Like
tell me how many times this has fucking irked me, bro. I can't tell you how many times I complained. Like I said, bro, what the fuck is I don't understand the logic behind an FD. So it's like, okay, I'm close to passing, but y'all not gonna give me a D minus or a DD. But it's like I failed, but I didn't fail fully, so you're not gonna give me an F minus or FF. Like
You even
FD,
messaged
so,
the itiraf page, right, on social media.
that
One
was
time
I
I
didn't
saw someone
that
complaining
was
about
me,
FD in English. I was sure that was Muaz.
That was me, bro. With dropping
Yeah.
a lot of M bombs, F bombs. Yeah, that was me, bro. You know,
If someone watching from the math department, we cheer for you guys. Thank you.
yeah, whatever. But yeah, man, like it's such BS. But I mean, other than that, like in terms of the semester, I mean, Corona that year just flew by. I remember talking about the pandemic with Leon, and I said, Leon, do you like it, bro? You were like, bro, of course. Like, I miss being in campus and everything, like the whole campus experience. I mean, we all do. But Leon was like, bro, I kind of like it in that aspect, bro. Remember, because you were like, it's like I wake up and it's like my office is right here. Like I wake up from my bed and in my room, my office is set. I have classes 8:40 all day in my confined work area. I was like, okay, it's a decent way to look at it. But let's see. The thing Leon doesn't mention though is, bro, you had the luxury of coming to campus all the time during the online period. I mean, I was
also living with my friends, like with my best friends. So
yeah, exactly.
This was like a huge positive.
So you had
I
moved
understand
out.
when you stay with your parents. Staying with the parents is so difficult. Like amazing.
Yeah. It's not the same thing, right? I remember like during the pandemic we would talk, and now you texted me this year, bro. You were like, bro, now I understand what it feels like, you know, to be constantly living, you know, at home all the time. I was like, yeah, like, you know.
But yeah. So I mean, that's why I enjoyed the time, like living with plus also some pressure off. The school pressures off for some time.
That's right. I mean, it's online. A lot of people they cheated their way through. You guys, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, especially our guests. Is that right,
smart,
bro?
Life is hard. It's a jungle out there. Gotta be smart.
So I gotta work hard. Anyways,
exactly.
I'm done throwing people under the bus. I'm done with the passive aggressiveness. Let's jump on to a huge segment I'm sure Leon is definitely into. So Alican, let's talk about your reffing experience for a little bit, because for years, first of all, you have a huge passion for soccer. Mm-hmm. So talk about, you know, how you started reffing and talk about, you know, your favorite teams and everything. We'll have a whole segment on that. So
okay. How should I start? I was a football player when I was in high school and before high school, actually. Then I played for like 5 years unprofessionally, but in a team. Then I had a nose surgery. The doctor said if I was the goalkeeper, the doctor said if the ball would hit my face, it might break my nose after my surgery.
When was this? When was this?
That was in 12th grade.
Okay.
Like
that means
end of high school.
It can give you a permanent damage.
Yeah, permanent damage, but it will break my nose. So I had to stop playing. Actually, I couldn't be a goalkeeper because the goalkeeper is the most dangerous place to be in football if the ball is going to hurt you. So, but I love football that much, so I didn't want to quit, and I could be a referee. So my mom's also in sports, and she knew how I could be a referee, so she gave me the way to be a referee, and now it's been 5 years. I'm a referee right now. I'm still active, and I'm pretty happy with it. When it comes to the teams that I support, I shouldn't support any teams because I'm a referee, but I can say this: when I was little, before I was reffing, I supported Beşiktaş, the biggest football team in Turkey.
Leon, you gave a thumbs up. That's not your favorite team,
bro,
though.
You said biggest. Damn,
yeah,
bro. Our viewers gonna be
that.
mad, bro, if they are Turkish, bro.
I don't know if it's the biggest, but I like Beşiktaş too.
It's biggest, yeah.
So of course you can't favor a team that's like a ref in basketball. Like so because you brought that up, of course, we all, unlike your academic career, we all know you have work integrity. Of course, like you do academically too, but of course, you know, all jokes aside, in work, you know, you can't favor a team. Of course not. So how is it like? Have you seen, as a ref, like have you seen I'm throwing you on the table here a little bit, on put you on the spot. Have you seen like actual refs like being biased or making bets and stuff, or, you know, doing purposely calling specific calls in order of the other team to try to get them to win?
Hard,
like do you like rigged games basically? Like, do you believe games are rigged? Because, bro, you know, even in the NBA they say, oh, like the refs rigged this. Like, do you actually believe that happens a lot in sports?
Actually, it's been 5 years since I started, and in Ankara, I've taken place in the hardest games that could be taken in my like spot. The higher spot, the higher license is going to another place and reffing in someone else's match, and that's how can I say, you have to be in a higher place to do that. In my place, I have been in the hardest games in Ankara, and I have never seen something like that. Like, never. When it comes to me, actually, bias, like I supported one team, but I have took an assignment in that team's game. It doesn't affect anything. When you're in the game spot, it's just the reds and the, like, for example, blues, like whites and blacks, nothing else. Because there are players, there is someone watching you and noting you, giving you points. Like, if you do a mistake, that's over for you. You can't do that.
So, bro, what's your card count? I mean, how many times did you gave like red cards and yellow cards?
Yellow card uncountable.
I mean, you don't remember probably. But...
Yeah, yellow card is uncountable, but red card, like, let me think about it. I think
red card is ejection, right? It's like ejection.
You're out of the game. I think there's a total of 3. 2 of them was in one game. After the game ended, the players cursed, and the other one was again curse. So goodbye.
How old are the players that you normally ref? How old are these players in this league?
How old? It changes, but mostly they are 19, 20 years old. Mostly.
Okay. No. So kind of vets, post high school, but
kind of
college years, you can say.
But
still, they deserve red cards, bro, if they curse. Yeah.
I remember my hardest game, and there were like most of the people were between 25 and 35. Most of the people. Whoa. So there's no age limit in those games. That could be anything.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Alican, did you ever be a linesman? Did you ever do the linesman job?
What's the linesman?
The assistant referee, the guy who has the flag.
Oh yeah, most of the time. That's my that's my main assigned place. But sometimes they give me the main referee. Most of the time I do a assistant referee.
Is it true you have to eat a lot of carrots if you're doing this?
Carrots?
Yeah, because you need to have good eyesight.
Oh yeah. That's actually, people think it's a big field. It's hard to detect offsides, but when you're there actually, and after you get the technique, how to look, it's pretty easy catching the offsides. But you have to think quick, because there's the player that hits the ball, and at that time you have to be at the right place and look at the right angle to actually catch the offside. It's pretty easy. When you look at the outside and with another angle, it might look hard, but actually it's pretty easy catching an offside.
Bro, you guys talking about this remind me of that time. Remember January 2020, on my 21st birthday, we kind of had a little celebration So we came to MJ's house. MJ, Leon, Aktağ, Alican, and Behçet was there, and we were playing FIFA. And everyone was like, everybody was trying to take a turn beating Leon. So Behçet was, Alican was the only one that gave him a run for his money. And I remember, like, Alican, do you remember playing Leon in FIFA that day? Because you took Behçet's turn because this fucking Behçet scored into his own goal. And we have it on video, remember?
Yeah.
It was 7-0, right? The game ended 7-0, I think. There's still a video.
That, bro. I have the video of Behçet scoring to his own goal, and Leon just got up and he walked out of the room, and he came back in.
I remember it exactly. I remember it exactly.
Yeah. I can beat Leon, bro. I improve my FIFA skills, bro. We gotta do the rematch, bro, Leon.
I like this. We winningless these days, you know, just always winning. So if there's a challenge.
Alper, do you hear that? Bro, he's coming at you like that, bro. You gonna take that from him?
Bro, I'll try, bro. I'll try to win against him, bro. I mean, he's Leon, bro. You know.
Muaz, for the people watching, and they don't understand, do you mind explaining to them the offside rule?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So why are you asking me to explain this rule?
You have the best narration skills, so I think.
You know, it's funny. Okay, bro, I will try. And it's funny you bring that up. Literally, 2 nights ago, Thursday night, or was it Wednesday? I forget. 2 or 3 nights ago, bro. I stayed Leon at your old place, right? Me, Fahim, and Amay. We were chilling in the family room. We were watching. Amay was playing FIFA, and I was like, bro, I still like. Sometimes I understand this offside rule, but I was like, sometimes I don't, because Amay scored a goal and they counted offside. So Fahim took the time to me. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So based on what I know, bro, okay, this might be funny. So, but technically, isn't offside like, you know, in the NBA we have fast break buckets. Like if you get the ball, you can sprint right ahead. Basically, isn't offside like, so when the attacker's about to hit the goal, there has to be someone between him and the goalkeeper, right? You can't just be directly, okay, there's nothing. There has to be at least like a person there. You can't be like full head of steam. Is that not it, or what?
It's close.
Partially true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's true.
That should be.
No, seriously, bro. Not bad, right? Or was that?
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. It was like this. At the moment, the person attacking gets the ball, there has to be at least one defense player between the goalkeeper and him.
Okay. Yeah.
That means, actually that means the person that wants to score just can't go next to the goalkeeper and wait for the ball to come.
So if there was no offside rule in soccer, do you think there'll be way more goals per game?
Like if there was no offside rule, there would be one guy permanently staying next to the goalkeeper and expecting a pass, and like that would be an easy goal.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah,
that's true. That's not like basketball, obviously. Peki Alican, so before you said, so you were basically playing and reffing until you got hurt in 12th grade. Bro, I think you and Leon are the fastest guys I've ever seen. Well, I've never technically seen Alican run, but they said you're very, very fast, bro. And we never got to see a race between Ali and Leon.
I'm fast.
Leon. I was going fast.
I remember. Leon, actually, Muaz told me this. Muaz told me I was running. I told Muaz I was running fast, and he said, "I think if there's somebody that's gonna beat you in running, it's Leon." Because
we have to see this, bro, one day.
What did you say about Leon? I think it was a cheetah. He said
yeah, bro,
Leon's like a cheetah.
I said that motherfucker fast. That's what I said.
Just on the record, Ali is the fastest guy I know. Ali is
Ali, yeah, not our other Kenyan brother.
Oh,
yeah,
Ali went, right?
You know Ali.
He's not.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say Ali.
So we should be hyping up Ali versus Alican. And
battle of
Ali, why not?
Yeah,
I have long legs.
I was gonna say that, bro. I was gonna add on to that. Like, I was also gonna say Ali, but you know, because obviously we're talking about you two. Ali was also very fast, bro. I think Leon, you told me he beat you in a race, even, correct?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, more than once.
Oh, he beat Leon?
Yeah, in a race. Yeah.
Oh, now I want to face him.
No, bro, you gotta pass through me first. You don't get to the boss. You know. You gotta go through levels.
Okay.
So, bro, just to wrap it all up, we got like 4 minutes. Favorite soccer/football player of all time, Alican.
Favorite of all time.
Favorite and your GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
Like right now, not for all time. I like Haaland pretty much. He's young, he's dynamic,
Haaland,
he's tall, he's
Haaland.
scoring good. For all time, oh, that's a hard question. Let me think about that while the others answer.
Has to be Messi.
I mean, I was gonna ask Messi or Ronaldo. Obviously, I love them both, respect them both. Ronaldo, I'll pick Ronaldo. I know Leon is a big Arsenal fan, obviously, big Mesut Özil fan back in the day. You know, I heard he's not the
Bro, you
best
guys
now
won
out of
today,
his club.
right? Leon?
What? We're always winning.
Bro, really? Bro, we know Arsenal, bro. Come
What can I
on.
say, bro? Look. Muaz, do you know what team is on top of the table? It's just go in alphabetical order, man. It's Arsenal and then
Oh yeah, I'm
Others.
sure. I'm sure that's not biased at all. I'm sure. 100%.
Bro, I can,
I'll take that.
but yeah,
Mo Salah's now on Arsenal, correct? Mo Salah's on Arsenal.
Your GOAT.
All time,
Yeah, bro. Tell
I
us
think
your
I
GOAT.
have to go with Ronaldinho.
Oh, nice choice.
Yeah.
My favorite of all time. My favorite baller of all time. Best handles. He's like the Kyrie of soccer, if I'm not mistaken. You know.
Exactly.
If you're talking
Ronaldinho
about
Gaucho.
GOAT, that's my favorite player to watch. I mean, he's just so entertaining, bro. It's like the same reason
Exactly.
why Leon loves
Entertainment.
basketball, right? Kyrie,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Kyrie. You know, I love his game. You know, his passion, his swagger. But it's definitely.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
about sums it up. Anyways, bro, Alican, we appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Thank you. It was great kicking it back with you.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. Take care of yourself, bro. Most definitely, like I said, you know, we're starting the semester on Monday. We'll see you in the gym and I'll see you in class, bro. We'll text. But we appreciate it, bro. Take care of yourself and everybody. That was episode 8. Signing out. Everybody, take care.
See you guys on the next episode.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Good night, fam.
All right,
Peace
guys.
and love.
Good night.
Work hard, boys.
Good night.